She came here the same year with me. She was telling me for these past 5 years, this girl has been doing prostitution on a steady, morning and night, morning and night. She doesn't know anybody, documents she doesn't have, morning and night, morning and night. I was shocked. I was like, you know, feel run. Hey, God.
Guys, I welcome you live on SBTV Africa. We just chance on our channel. This is the voice of the community. My name is DJ Nyame. And this segment is called Daily Hustle Worldwide. All you need is the internet. And my flight number is DHW 1642 Concorde plane. I go everywhere across the world. So if you also want to come and share your story with me, join me. My numbers are on the screen, +233-244-790-902 or +233-240-677-898. My name is DJ Nyame. But before I start this, if you are in Europe, Canada, US, UK, download Tap Send on your Play Store or App Store. Just download it on your phone. If you want to send money to Ghana, make sure you just download it and you fill some small form. You put your name and some few details. And also, don't forget when it asks of promo code, you just type SVTV. That's it. Then you are in. Today, my flight number, I'm going straight to Italy. And I have one beautiful lady on my screens now, as you can see. Hey! Female welder. She's a welder. Hard-working lady, young lady, beautiful. I'm going to have a chat with her to get to know her, where she's from, when she went to Italy, why into welding, and all that, Charlie. Sweetheart, excellent. I welcome you live on SBTV Africa. How are you doing?
Thank you. I'm doing good. And you?
I'm good. Are you just coming from work?
Yeah, I just go back.
I can see that. How was your day today?
It was good. It'd be stressful, but we thank God.
Oh, I see. Which part of Italy are you?
In Toscana.
Okay, I see. How long have you been in Italy?
About close to 6 years now.
Oh, 6 years, close to 6 years. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I see. So you are from where, Nigeria or where?
Yeah, I'm from Nigeria.
Oh, Nigeria, how far now?
How far? Everywhere good.
Okay, let's come back to Nigeria. Which part of Nigeria are you from?
I'm from Edo State.
Oh, Edo State. Oh, okay, nice one. So 6 years ago, back in Nigeria, what were you doing?
I was actually a sales representative back in Nigeria at Uniben Baggate. Yeah, I was actually doing a sales representative with someone that we sells recharge card and stationaries in the campus.
Oh, okay. So how was life then back in Nigeria before leaving?
I wouldn't say bad and I wouldn't say good because I was working and I was being able to do my stuff because I dropped out from school because I couldn't continue because of financial issues. You know, both parents are separated when I was just 3 years old. So, and it was really hard, like growing up was really hard. At the time, I stayed with my grandparents and it got to, I think I was in SS1 or SS2. Then that was when I dropped out from school. Already before then, I started living alone, you know, taking my responsibilities alone and all that, you know. So I was so used to taking care of myself, doing my just work and take care of myself, you know. So I literally go to the market to sell stuff and then go to school in the morning. After school, go to the market to do 1 or 2 hustle to feed another, pay your bills and all that. So it gets to a point I couldn't further anymore. So I had to drop out and focus on doing something, just working and
so has separation caused any problem? Has it affected you?
Yes, it did, you know, because you know, as a female child, you know, even no, I don't know how to put it. As a female child, you're supposed to stay with your mom, at least to teach you stuff about woman, knowing lots about yourself and all that. But I never actually had those opportunities to
So
live
you
with.
were with your dad's side, eh?
None of them either. None
Oh,
either.
how
Yeah.
come? How come you couldn't get access to your mom or your dad, but
Well,
rather your grandmother?
yeah, I think actually I was with my grandparents. You know.
Your grandparents, yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
I was with my grandparents. So I think the primary four, and that was in the village because before I don't know because I was still very young at that time. But my both parents separated. I was still very young aged. I was 3 years old when they separated. Then primary 3 or 2, I don't remember. I think my mom got married, and my dad also do the same thing. Cause so primary four, I went back to my dad. My dad came to take us from my grandparents' place. We were living with him. He has other wives because literally, my dad, this thing is going on. Like, I'm not supposed to be saying no a thing like this. Online.
How many siblings do you have?
I have more than 10 siblings, and some I don't even know.
10.
Yeah.
Are you the first or the last?
From my dad, I'm the first daughter.
Mm.
So yeah. So
Wow. Then life was not easy.
it wasn't. As like growing up wasn't. It wasn't for me. Growing up wasn't
Wow.
really that easy for me.
I'm asking all these things because I know that what you just said now, a lot of people are going through this, and some end up going after men, sleeping, doing Ashawo, prostitution, and all that.
Let me be honest with you. It's almost, let me just say almost ended up like that. Almost. Because
Mm.
I think before I left Nigeria, I remember there was a girl I knew in primary school. We studied together before. So
Mm.
when I was working in Uniben, I met her. Then she was living this flashy guy. Me, I'm just trying to hustle to make a living. So from there, I started to catch up with her because long time we've not seen. So I started to catch up with her and all that. So from there, we started going out together, and she was those kind of girls that go to club and all that, flex life, those kind of things. So I started following her to clubs, and she introduced me to some people and all that. To be honest, I almost probably I
You
don't know if
almost or you
I
tried,
don't know.
but you came out. You
You-
tried. You did some.
let's say thank God I traveled. If not, probably I would have by now. If I look back, probably by now I would have been like her. Let's be honest. Yeah.
So it's bad parenting and separation that is causing these things. The youth, most of the young ones are into drugs and they see flashy things and they want it quick, and all that. So they end up doing stuff that they don't need to do it.
Well, I wouldn't say it's bad parenting or lack of parent because even while I was I was in those difficult moments in my life, I still see some kids that also went through things that are even worse than that, and they don't let any peer pressure get into them. They still do well, but you know we are not all the same. So some of us we get open eyes, some no get. So but I wouldn't say some parents they also play a role on it. So let's be honest, because let's for example, I personally, like, most times I watch some videos on TikTok and I see how some young boys and girls, how their parents are present in their lives. I feel bad most of the time, because I wish I have that kind of relationship
Mm, mm,
with my
mm.
parents, with my dad or with my mom. You know I remember there was a time we went to visit one of my girlfriends in her house, and she wanted to introduce her dad to us. She was like, meet my boyfriend. There was this relationship he had, because for her to introduce her dad as her boyfriend to us, there's this relationship they had. She's so free with her dad that she could introduce her dad to us as her boyfriend, I mean to say. So that really got me. When I got home, I was actually crying. Up till now, the thing still affects me. You know,
Mm.
as a girl, even some women too, there are some mothers how they relate with their daughter. Because as grown as I am now, there are still things I can't still share with my mom because we don't have that relationship. I don't still feel cool to share things with her. And I would rather share with a friend than to share with my mom. You understand? So not having your parents in your life, it pays a lot.
So how did you get the opportunity to go to Italy? Because looking at the background for what you are saying, meaning you don't have anybody to help you and all that, and things were not well. I know some people they go through Libya, some people too they go through flights. Yours, how did it happen?
Okay, mine. To be honest, I never wanted to travel out of Nigeria first.
Mm.
I never want. I remember at when I was still in junior secondary, I had an auntie who wanted me to travel out. Up till now, I don't talk to her anymore because of that. I ran away because of that. So while I was working in Uniben, because Uniben is University of Benin. While I was working there, my brother called me that there is someone who would like to sponsor me because I lived with my brother before. There was the person was his neighbor. He said the person tried to sponsor me. So I told him no, I don't want to go. He called my mom, and my mom told him if she doesn't want to go, don't force her. He said okay, no problem. So I think that year, new students was coming to school. So I started seeing them. I felt bad because I also wanted to go to school because at that time,
Mm.
my boss I was working with, was telling me that I can go back to school if I want to. I just need to work more harder. Yeah, I really want to go to school, but going to school when you don't have anybody sponsoring you is not easy. So I started feeling bad seeing new students in school. So I had to call my brother. Is the connection still available? He said yes. I said okay, no problem. Then he called the lady. I was a victim of human trafficking because
Oh,
yeah, yeah. They won't tell you what they are bringing you here to do. They just tell you, to be honest, I've never heard about Libya when I was back in Nigeria, and never heard about Libya. I just thought that the way we just entered the bus, we were going to Auchi. I thought that's how we'll get to Europe. It's still funny whenever I say this to people, it's still fun. But that was what I was thinking in my head, that it was that bus, because at the beginning it was more like an adventure. I was enjoying the trip until we get to those Niger, Libyans, and that's when it get done on me that this will not be child's play, or you got to be. So
wow.
it was really tough. Like we went to prison. There was a girl that we all were coming together. She actually died in the sea. Her name is Vanessa. She died in the sea. So getting here, I went directly to camp.
So sponsoring you, your brother or your mother didn't know much about the sponsorship that
My
they are
bro, my
taking you guys through by road to
Yeah,
Libya to
they didn't.
uh, to cross the sea and all that.
No, they didn't know. They didn't
But
know
so how come your brother convinced you or told you to go? Because if he just says one woman wants to sponsor you to where and the
because
sponsorship, I mean they need to
because
explain things before.
he knew there was also someone else the woman has brought before, whom my brother knew, because the woman was my brother's neighbor. You know,
By road.
yeah, by road.
Wow.
By But sometimes when people got to this way, they don't tell the truth. They don't tell people back home the truth. So that's the reason why we always got back home. We always have this wrong perspective about this place, because people here, they don't tell the truth back home. So
How many were you?
we're two of us.
Two. Okay. So
Yeah.
tell me more about the journey. I mean, you said you passed through Libya and all that. Tell me more about it.
Yeah, I would say because that road, a lot of people have different experiences there. So with stories I've heard about other people's experience, I think mine is a bit better than. Let's just say I was lucky. Let me put it that way. I was lucky, but still, it wasn't an easy a journey. The treatment, we even hardly go outside. It's just from one camp to another, one camp to another till you get to your destination.
When you got to Libya, I've had a chat with a few more people that they've, I mean, with their stories, as you said, they told us different things. They charge them money there. They need to go and sleep here with some gangs and all that. You being a lady, when you got to Libya, and you said a woman sponsor, so mean that the woman paid for everything to join the boat.
Yeah, yeah, she paid for everything. I didn't have to experience all those things in Libya. I didn't go to all those connection houses, or I was in camp or throughout because Libya was not my destination that the woman was sponsoring me to. So yeah, I've seen
Okay,
other people that we were coming together. They dropped them off because that was their destination, but that wasn't my destination.
so
So
the woman was not part of the trip.
no, she wasn't. Her husband is here in Italy, while she stays in Nigeria with her kids.
Oh, I see. So
Yeah,
from Libya to when you got to Libya and you realize that you are going to cross uh, uh,
in the
the
sea.
sea to Italy,
Yeah.
what happened? What came in mind and all that?
No,
Did you regret, or did you regret
hon-
embarking on that journey and all that?
honestly, at this point, I wasn't afraid anymore. I was just like, anything that want happen may happen, you know. So
Mm,
the least that can happen is death. So if it's this way, is if not like this, you want to come, make it just come. You understand? So I wasn't scared anymore, to be honest. But
wow.
I was so positive. I was so positive, because there's a time you will find yourself in some certain situation. You don't want to think negative. You just want to be positive because that's the only thing that can keep you going. So
You mentioned prison. Where were you in prison?
yeah, the first time we crossed the sea, the first time I think the boy, because there's this the way they build this lapa they call it to
Mm,
cross the sea,
mm,
from like the balloon that they pump. I think the guys that were carrying it, they felt the thing, and their fuel is very bad, and the fuel was, it just pour inside the lapa. So they still ask us to enter inside like that. So we entered, and the fuel was burning a lot of people. Like their skin, because their fuel is very ash. Raw fuel is very ash. Burn a lot of people's skin. So let me say thank God. Like I don't know. Let me say thank God they arrested us, because I not lie you, that boat for not reach, for not go anywhere. Maybe I was even for die for road. You understand? So let me say thank God say they arrest us, because it's if for not go anywhere, because the boat is almost filled with water already, and we are still in Libya region. So the control, they caught us and they took us to prison. So I think we were there during the Ramadan period. So we literally starve and doing fasting with them. So it's when they are breaking, we also eat.
it.
So yeah.
So how long were you kept in the prison?
I was there for 2 weeks or so. Yeah, 2 weeks. We didn't stay long.
2 weeks.
Yeah,
Okay,
2 weeks.
then what happened? And later, what happened?
They paid us because the person that sponsored us, they paid, and they brought us out from there. And she repaid another money for pushing again. Yeah,
So your second attempt is the one that you succeed there.
yeah. It was the second.
Okay. Wow. Okay, when you got to Italy, now trafficking, you got to Italy. So what happened?
Getting to Italy, they took us directly to camp. You know,
Mm.
so I called them and to let them know that I have arrived Italy. So the man called and was asked, which city are you in Italy? So since I was new, I didn't really know the name of the place was kind of also difficult to pronounce, So I asked the people, we've seen some Nigerians that were also there. So I asked them, they told me the name. So I told the man, it was like, the place is far. It's far from here. But he's going to send someone to come and pick me. I said, okay, no problem. So there was some Gambians that were working there, and they were like, they called me, they were like, did someone bring you here? I said no, because at first you'll be scared now. So I said no. Before you know, like the girls, we all came together. One day, 2 days, everybody just dey move the day. Like, so this one don't disappear, this one don't disappear. I was wondering, where are all these people going to? Man, just come here, I don't know anywhere. Where they go? So I had to open up to one of those Gambia guys. See, or someone actually brought me here. Now told me that don't go. This is what they use girls for when they bring girls here. I said, are you serious? He said yes. He said, don't go. Just stay in camp and get your document. Or better still, if the person is disturbing you, tell the person you'll be paying him that he will be giving me from his salary, because he was in camp there as a migrant but also working. He said he will be giving me 100 euros every month to be given to this person. I said, really? Then I don't even know about it. I don't know the value of the money. So at first, I told them not. I told the person that I used the phone to call to tell them they transferred me from that camp. I'm no longer there, so they will come looking for me. That was the first thing I told them. So they stopped calling. When they called, the guy told him that they've transferred this girl from this camp. She's no longer there. So they stopped calling. Then they decided disturbing my brother in Nigeria. So my brother called me to tell me. So I called the woman myself. I told her, okay, now what do you want? The money, right? Yes, we made an agreement. She said, yes, we made an agreement that I should go and meet her husband, that the other girl is with her husband working, and she has even started paying already. I said, really? I said, no problem. I didn't tell you I'm not going to pay you. I will pay you your money, but you're not going to tell me what to do to pay you your money. She said, no, that was not the agreement. I told her, because usually when they are doing human trafficking, you have the process, you have to go and swear this do ritual in this native doctor stuff and all that. So I told her, when I was there, you didn't tell me that this is what
you did all that.
Yeah, I did all that.
Oh.
Yeah. I told her, you didn't tell me that I was going to do prostitution to pay you your money. You only said the swear was, don't run away. When you run away, that's where the cause will affect me. I didn't run. I'm telling you now, I'm not running, but just I won't do what you told me to do. So because when I was coming, you didn't tell me that this is what I'm coming here to do. I will work and I'll pay you your money. But right now, I offered to be giving her 100 euro every month. She said, no, for what? It's too small. 100 euro is I said, me, I'm not working. Even that 100 euro, someone is saying that is giving me. I don't even know the value of the money yet. So you're telling me it's too small. I said, madam, when you are ready to collect the money, you let me know. So they continued disturbing my brother. They took my brother to Ayelala. If you are in Nigeria, typically from Edo State, you understand what Ayelala means.
How much did they spend on you?
They didn't spend up to 1 million at that time, but I was asked to pay 25,000 euros. Yeah.
25,000 euros.
Yeah, 25,000 euros.
And you said you'll be giving her 100 euro every month, and
yes,
more.
I didn't even know what euro is at that time when she said 25.
By road from Nigeria to Libya to Italy, 25,000 euro is too much.
Exactly. The thing is, the funny part is, when she said 25,000 euro in when we were in Nigeria, I was just thinking like 25,000 naira, like, I didn't know.
Oh, so she told you before you moved from Nigeria that you are going to pay her 25,000 euro when you get to Italy.
Yeah, she put euros. So I didn't know that it was. If I have known the exchange rate, I wouldn't have accepted.
That's a lot
So
of money.
exactly, exactly. So
So what happened next?
what happened next was they took my brother to Ayelala and they were dragging him there. So they want to swear. They want to swear. So my brother called me. I told him, me, I want to speak with these people. Let me speak with these people. So I spoke with them. I told them, me, I didn't run. I'm not telling her I'm not paying her. But this, we have to do it my way. I didn't run. In as much as I didn't run, I admit that I'm going to pay your money. You can't tell me what to do to pay you your money. So those people now ask me, how much are you going to pay? How much will you be paying? I told her, I'm not working right now. This €100 that I'm even giving her right now is someone that is giving it to me. So they said, is that what you can be paying? I said, yes, that's what I can be paying. They said I should make it 200 euros. Told them I'm not working. So they collected the first 200 like 2 months. First month I sent my brother €100. The second month another €100. So the woman refused to collect it from my brother. So it was when they took him to Ayelala, my brother took the money with him to the place. So they asked my brother, where is the money? My brother showed them and they collected the money from. That was the only money I paid. So because according to them, Ayelala doesn't do you anything when you don't give consent or so, or when you do something bad, something like that. So I didn't do anything bad because that wasn't our agreement. You didn't tell me I was coming here to do prostitution or to stay with your husband. You told me I will come here. There's job opportunity. Your husband is here to give me a job, to help me look out for a job while I pay you. So I think she called her husband. Probably her husband was scared that I might report him here for human trafficking. So he warned the wife not to give me his number. So that was how they stopped calling me. They never called me
Wow.
again. Up
So
to
out of the 25,000 euro, you paid only 200.
Yeah. Luckily for me, after that, the Oba of Benin had swear on it that nobody should pay any madam and no madam should take any money from anybody.
So this thing has been going on. It's something that has been going on for a long time.
Yeah, a very long time.
Trafficking women.
Yeah, a long time. Like even on my way coming, I saw young girls at the age of 12, 13, 15 years. Like a lot of them. People just go to the village to just pack all these young girls, even with their parents'
When they
consent.
come to Italy, they'll be doing prostitution. Then they'll be
Ex-
collecting the money from them.
Exactly. Exactly. I know of a girl that we both went to school together. I I found her of recent on YouTube, I think late last year. She was not telling me her experience. We also she came here the same year with me. She came here the same year with me. She was telling me for these past 5 years, this girl has been doing prostitution on a steady, morning and night, morning and night. She doesn't know anybody. Documents she doesn't have. Morning and night, morning and night. I was shocked. I was like, you know, feel run. Hey God, you know, feel run. Ha. No, I can't.
Wow.
I,
So
yeah.
finally, what happened? Then what happened after you not paying the money? No more pressure. Then
Yeah.
life.
After that, coming here to Italy, first language barrier is a must. So I started going to school. The camp I was, nobody was actually going to school there. They were not actually ready to. I won't say they were not ready. I don't know. Probably they didn't take them. I don't know. But I didn't meet any of them going to school to learn the language. So I happened to go out and I meet with people I saw that are going to school. So I joined them. I was the first person to start going to school in that camp. So from there, I got the first certificate, the A1 certificate. From there, I went to do Tessa Media, that's the like form of junior work. I did that to improve my language. So after that, I wanted to study more. I was doing this hotel management in Italy. It's called Scuola Alberghiera or Superiore, more like senior high school. I did that for a year plus because I was trying to look for work and look for the sector where I know that I can work, I can really do well in this place, because to stay in this place is not really easy, because nobody to help you. There nobody's even looking at you because everybody's trying to look for their own, so in order for me to do so, I need to do something for myself. I have family back home looking up to me, so it wasn't easy. But after taking the course for the hotel management, get I worked in a restaurant for a few times, but I didn't like it because I don't like cooking. I'm sorry to say, they say an African woman is supposed to be know how to cook and all that. I don't like cooking. Not that I can cook, but I just don't like being in the kitchen. So I didn't see myself.
You feel lazy preparing food.
Yeah, I don't just like it. I don't like
You don't like it, but you like eating.
of course.
You don't want to cook, but when someone cooks, you eat.
Of course, I will eat.
So how come you ended up going into welding?
Hi there, my name is Calibos, the only boss with one S. Happy new month to all of you. Welcome to a month of new possibilities. Do you know why life has been made so easy? It's because of TapTapSend. People, TapTapSend is here to make your life easy if you want to transfer money to Ghana, if you want to transfer from USA, if you want to transfer from UK, Europe, Canada, a lot of places all to Ghana. And guess what? When it comes to Ghana, there's no e-levy charge. So, what are you waiting for? Download TapTapSend on Google Play Store and App Store and be ready for exciting offers coming your way each time, every time on TapTapSend.
TapTapSend. Send more, spend less.